Hey guys, Nubkeks here. So the next hero coming in Heroes of the Storm has been revealed as Garrosh Hellscream, and we can maybe expect, I think, to see some stuff from him on Monday, so do stay tuned and subscribe to make sure you find all that stuff out if Monday is when the PTR for that goes live. But at the same time, one of the big questions that the teasers they were releasing did raise, of course, was, well, what possible heroes could be coming? And this is what I want to explore in this video, because I was doing a whole bunch of research and reading up on heroes that could be coming to Heroes of the Storm and thinking about what I would want to see. And I actually came across this list of sort of leaked heroes. There's already a few of the heroes that have come out very recently are on this list. And these are heroes that Blizzard allegedly are working on, though they may not be coming out super soon, but they are heroes that are being worked on right now by Blizzard. So, I mean, there's a few that are already correct, so who knows, it might be good. This is from a live stream when I went through it on the live stream. So yeah, sit back and enjoy and let me know what you think of these heroes and which ones you would like to see in the comments down below. Okay, so here we go. This is like a leak, right, of the upcoming heroes that are being worked on, haven't been released yet, or are not going to be released too soon. Yeah, you can see Ragnaros has already been released, Stukov, Varian, Zul'jin, Oriel, and Zarya. They all came off of this list. You got other ones, you got Chandris. So Chandris is like Chandris. Feathermoon, I think. Who's like some sort of hunter girl. She's got like daggers, bows. Hero concept for Heroes of the Storm, I think. So she's some sort of hunter girl. Seems pretty cool. That's Chandris Feathermoon. We've got Valerian. Valerian Mengsk. They work on loads of heroes at the same time, and heroes are often in development for like 6 months. So I think it's a pretty good list of the potential heroes. I'm not sure what they do with this guy. He'd be some sort of like support or specialist, I assume. We've got a Varamathras, isn't it? Varamathras. He's a Dreadlord. I think he'd be a cool hero for sure. Oh yeah, this is what he was like in Warcraft 3. This is him in World of Warcraft. He's a pretty awesome looking dude. Dreadlords. Yeah, Garrosh is the new hero that's coming out. So Garrosh is for sure the next one, obviously. Ragnaros, we know, just Mengsk himself. Again, could be some sort of interesting specialist hero, one assumes. I think like it's been mentioned before, he could be about, you know, building propaganda towers around the place or something. Like he's definitely like the sort of like the propaganda. That's probably the best word to think of him, like, you know, propaganda. That's what I think. Someone says Mengsk, I think propaganda and manipulation. Got Maiev. He's obviously a warden. Very cool. That's her in World of Warcraft. This is her in World of Warcraft looking better. It's very cool. I'm not sure what they do with her. Some sort of, again, melee assassin. She'd obviously be a melee assassin. Propaganda towers. Hots Trump. True. Imperius is from Diablo. So he's like, I'm not sure what the deal with Imperius is. He's like, is he the leader of the angels? He's obviously some sort of big angel dude anyway. And I would assume he's the Archangel of Valor. I would assume he'd be a warrior anyway. I don't know what his abilities would be. But he's a pretty awesome looking dude. He looks very tanky. So it'd be interesting to see how they distinguish him from Tyrael, of course. That would be one of the big questions with Imperius. What would set them apart? We've got Grom, which is, so this is a death metal band, which comes from StarCraft. Very popular. The Zerg love him. So yeah, there you go. That's the logo. People like Imperius. Well, this is Grom Hellscream, so he was green for a bit. This is what he looked like in Warlords of Draenor. He looks pretty awesome in that shot. That's Grom. He was red for a while. Like in Warlords, he was red. He looked like this. And then he was green in Warcraft 3. There's 2 Groms. So I'd say they probably bring out the green one. if I was to guess, they'd make him the green hero. And he'd be like very much this like berserker, super aggressive melee assassin, I would assume. Whereas if, I think like, because Garrosh is red. Garrosh is a big red orc. I presume they make Grom a big green orc, probably. Or they could make him as like supercharged red version when he was super evil. You can watch the orc campaign on my channel for that. When he was like super powered with the blood. But yeah, he'd be more of a berserker than Garrosh, I suppose. We've got Garrosh, of course. Show you guys Deathwing. It's Garrosh. That's what he looks like. He was like War Chief of the Horde. So hopefully he's going to be a warrior, I would hope. Big tanky dude. Bran. I think it's Bran Bearmantle or something, is it? Yeah, he's a druid, I think. Oh, this is Brawl Bearmantle. Okay, I'm thinking of Brawl Bearmantle. Who's Bran? Bran Warcraft. Is he a dwarf? He must be a dwarf. Oh, yeah. Bran Bronzebeard. He's the explorer dwarf. Okay. So I presume he'd be some sort of specialist. I hope they don't make him anytime soon. He looks really shit. He looks really shit. Baal. Sorry, Funky's really upset about me thinking he was a Baal Diablo. So this guy looks pretty creepy. Oh, does he have like a spider body? God, he's a weird looking dude, tell you that much. Pretty ugly. He's got like, yeah, he definitely has some sort of spider-esque body. It's like a crab spider person. Very handsome. So he'd be pretty cool looking. I don't know what they'd make him. I don't know what he could be. Is he like a mage? Could he be like a mage? Some sort of like spider mage? Yeah, he looks really awesome in that. Illyria. I think it's another elf person. I looked at all these yesterday. Okay, we have some lore here. Schemaz says, Imperius is the ruler of the Angiris Council. He can teleport, can make angels silent with a mere gesture, and can do a sweet descent, I presume, with area damage. Okay. And this is Illyria. I don't know who she is. She's obviously some sort of, again, huntress elf. I don't know. And she's a high elf. So it's kind of interesting that we got this Chandris, who's like a night elf huntress. And then we got Illyria, who's like a high elf huntress. So... Oh, is she one of the, like, an alternative hunter skill? She's Sylvanas' sister. So she presumably has, like, stealth. And I would guess, if I was to guess, I'd say that she would have maybe some stealth skills, maybe some traps, like she can throw traps on the ground. I would think that could be quite good. So you could have the Chandris girl who's more about weaponry and shooting bows and stuff. And then you could have Illyria who's more about traps and that sort of aspect of things. We got Deckard Cain, possible. He's an old guy. Hello, heroes. I'm Deckard Cain. I'm really old. I'm an old man. So he tells stories and stuff. Oh, what the fuck did I just open? What the frick is that? Can someone explain this picture to me? Wait, who uses void magic in WoW? Who uses void magic? I don't know. So Deckard Cain should 100% be an announcer. And I would use him every game. And he should also probably be like a support, I would think. He'd be a good one for a support, be very cool. Rock and Roll Racer, oh here we go. Rock and Roll Racer. Okay. So, like, this is one of Blizzard's really old games, and God knows what this would be. Something super weird. Like, I don't even know, man. This is some sort of specialist, one thinks. Or maybe it could be like a multi-class. You can change your cars for different types. Like, you could have, you know, you could have, like, your tank car, or you could have your support car, or your damage car with all different colors. And you can choose which car you're driving. Multi-class. Be amazing. It'd be amazing. Selendis, oh yeah, so she's from StarCraft. And she's actually a female Protoss, which I think is very cool, and something which is obviously lacking. Cool thing is she piloted like a battleship, so you could implement or include battleships in some way. Like she was a battleship. She also has the double wrist blades. So she could be, I would think she would make sense as a kind of, as a melee assassin. Who can do things like with battleships and stuff like that. Like kind of a very like mobile and consistent, I would say. Kind of low damage, but very consistent melee assassin would make sense to me for her. We obviously have Stukov. Oh yeah, Vash is cool. Hopefully this doesn't bring up anything bad. Okay, so she's a Naga, and again, this is someone we really need in the game. So she could be a support, or she could be like an assassin or a specialist again. Whoa! Oh damn, son! What is going on here? Oh my god, that picture is amazing. Let's stick with this one. So she had like, she's from Warcraft 3, obviously, and from World of Warcraft, and she has like frost arrows. 18 plus banned report. She has like frost arrows. She can like make mana shields. She can summon tornadoes. So I think she'd be pretty cool as like maybe a fairly aggressive range support. I think could be possible, slowing people down and kind of controlling the battlefield. She can also like chain lightning. Tosh, oh yeah, Tosh is actually, he's like a ghost, right? Who's this guy? This is Tosh. So Tosh, he just brings the power of friendship, you know? He's like, is it bad? Is it good? I don't know. Whoa. Don't worry, man. It's good. That's basically what it is. Who is Tosh? Who is this guy? Oh, he's like, oh, I thought he was pointing up. No, he's just, oh, it's up there. Not this, it's up there. No. Man, I like Tosh. I don't know who he is, but he's lovely. He is lovely. we need Tosh as an announcer. I don't know who he is. He's someone at StarCraft. So it's Gabriel Tosh. So he's actually a pretty cool looking dude. He's pretty evil. He's a Spectre. So he has like stealth, psi powers, and like I think a submachine gun type thing, assault rifle. He's pretty evil. He's kind of like an evil Nova. I think you could choose between him or Nova in the campaign if I remember rightly. But yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. And he would make for he'd probably be again a stealth character. Yeah, you could help Tosh, you could help Nova. So he'd be another stealth hero. More focused on spell casting as opposed to Nova, who's more focused, I suppose, on shooting. I don't know. But another Nova-esque character, how exciting. Moira. Wow, literally everyone here is a different person. Moira, StarCraft. There's a lot of Moiras, apparently. Also, Moira does not want to show up. I'm pretty sure this is Moira. Oh no, this is Mirahan. Who's Moira? Who's Moira then? Oh, she's from Warcraft. Sorry. I thought it was Mira. I was like, she's cool looking. She'd make a good hero. So I obviously completely misunderstood that. It's Moira from Warcraft, who is a priest? Moira Thorasan. Looks like a priest. Or is she like a paladin? She looks pretty boring, whoever she is. Why do the dwarves they choose look boring? They need to flesh out the dwarves more. Who is Moira? No more stealthies, please. Sorry, team. Is she a paladin? Is she a priest? Here's her card. Moira, she's Bronzebeard. Moira Bronzebeard. Okay. Who's Moira? She's a midget. No. She's the queen of Thorasan. That's the cosplay of her with a baby. I don't know. She has a baby. That's her power. Babies. Babies. She's like, you know, she prevents engages. You know, it's like Varian's about to charge in and taunt your teammates. You go like, Varian, you've got a baby now. You've got responsibilities. So she blocks people from diving in responsibilities, I guess. I don't know. I'm happy that they're working on dwarfs, though. I do like dwarfs. Some of the shit is really creepy. So this is Belial, or Belial, or Belial. I don't know, blah blah, from Diablo, who looks pretty cool. Wow, he looks really awesome. The Lord of Lies. He's pretty scary looking. Yeah, so he's kind of like this creepy ass ghost dude. Belial, the Lord of Lies. He looks freaking awesome. He looks like a melee assassin type spellcaster dude. For sure. More mages, please. You guys, I've never played much Diablo, so you guys know more than I do. Deathwing. Deathwing's the dragon. He's really big. He breathes fire and stuff. He's like one of the most requested heroes ever. Is this what his human form looks like? Oh, that's like a fan version. That's pretty cool, though. Oh, that's what he looks like in game, in humanoid form. And then he obviously turns into a dragon. So be curious how they would implement that. Very curious how they would. Here's baby Deathwing. It's kind of cute. So Deathwing would probably be like a specialist, I assume. Who's Gom? I can't remember. Oh yeah, Gom is a cool looking thingy. Gom is this thing. It's like, look at this thing. It looks so cool, man. This looks so cool. He's like a big fat Stitches. I have no idea what this thing is. Some Reaper of Souls. I have no idea what its abilities are. It looks big and tanky though. This looks kind of like, it looks a bit like Stitches. Is that Niku? Yeah. Oh yeah, Baby Deathwing would be a good skin for Brightwing. That's actually a very good suggestion. But this thing looks... I think it looks really awesome. I don't know what it is, but I'm just like, this thing... The Gom is just cool, man. I like it. I like it. Some sort of big warrior with like... Yeah, again, it'd be pretty similar to Stitches, but... Without the hook. What was this one? Okay, Sadea was actually the one I was thinking about earlier. So this girl is like Spider Woman, which is awesome, I think. She's like Spider. She's a woman on a spider's body. This is a cosplay, pretty cool. Interesting. Yeah, I think she looks really awesome. I think she looks really good. She's the Maiden of Lust, which sounds really cool. So who knows what she could be? She could be anything. Kill it with fire. I think it looks so cool though. Like just, man, some of the Diablo designs are really cool. Like they're so creepy. I think that's really good. And then we got Aiden, who was like the dude in the first one. Yeah, he's like this guy. So wasn't he like the hero in the first Diablo? He killed Diablo and then he became Diablo himself. That is a very pixelated image. And something went through his head, so... Who knows what he would be? What is that? Oh my god. Deus Ex Alpha. Who knows? So I'm really no idea what he even does in Diablo. No, I don't think he's the former Skeleton King. I think he was the Dark Wanderer. But he does look cool. He got sniped. Yeah, he got shot by Nova. That must be it. But he's the Dark Wanderer, I think. I mean, let's visit the page and find out. Calling a D1 cutscene pixelate. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's the Dark Wanderer. Oh, he's the eldest son of King Leoric. And he became a vessel for primeval Diablo. So wasn't he the hero in the first game? I could be wrong. I don't know. And then he became evil. He's the warrior class in Diablo 1 that remains nameless. There you go. Then he died and became Diablo. He's in Diablo 2. He summons some flesh beasts. You can't interact with them in any way. They can hear the Wanderer laughing. Flashbacks. So you guys that played Diablo 2 will obviously be more familiar with him. He's mentioned in Diablo 3. Appears in Hearthstone. Cool. Nice. Yeah, so he's the son of Leoric. He killed Diablo, put Diablo's soul stone on his forehead. It's probably a bad idea, but yeah, he could be pretty cool. So, I mean, a lot of the heroes here that they're looking at, I think, look really awesome. And that's one of the best things about this game is that there's so many... And Blizzard, there's so many great characters to draw upon. So, yeah, I thought that'd be kind of fun. You know what? Just look at all the different heroes that could be coming. So, obviously, we know that Garrosh is the next hero, for sure. I mean, let me actually just show you guys so you know for sure. In case you haven't seen it yet. But these are, like, all the different heroes that we know that they are probably working on. that they're definitely considering, but we don't know when they will be released. There could be other heroes that could be released, of course. Like, for example, Malthuel's not on this list, whereas he was released. But there's a fair chance that we'll see a good few of these heroes at some stage, I would think. So, like, this was the thing for Garrosh. In case you didn't see that. Loctarogar. So, yeah, he is coming to Heroes of the Storm. He looks pretty awesome.